Alright guys, I just shot my first buck of the year. Not sure how big he is, but he's a young buck. But I was getting antsy. It's opening day of gun season. I'm getting antsy to get some meat in the freezer. It's a public land, so I don't pass up a whole lot on public land. Oh, he's laying over there. I watched him fall, so I'm gonna go break him down. I'll turn the camera back on here when I start tracking just to make sure. But I'll turn it back on here in a few minutes. I'll get over here and get. Gosh, it's cold, man. It's super cold, but I'll probably have to quarter this sucker up and break it down to get it out of the woods. I don't know if I can drag this thing out from right here. It's a long drag from here. I've never seen a blood trail like that in all my life of deer hunting. That is a new bull that I've been shooting, but goodness gracious alive. Guys, how this breaks down like so. It's got a frame inside of here. I got these straps. I'll put them quarters, put that meat in here. I'll quarter that thing up, break it down. I'll put it in those game bags right there. That little orange bag right there is my game bags. Those are good bags. I think Alan makes them, I believe. And I'll slide that bad boy in here. Put all my meat in there and my head. You know, cinch this bad boy down tight. Got all these little lash points right here. The thing I really love is these new buckles. If you can see them or not, but they clip over and they're super quick and easy to get loose. So I take my finger, I just squeeze, pop, the little metal thing pops up, and you just slide it right out of the hoop. Oh. See it or not, but right there's the hoop. Slide that right through the hoop, like so. That's slick as a ribbon. And you slide it right out. Whoever designed this pack put a lot of thought and effort into it, so on an Outdoor Edge Onyx Light. Gonna get a workout this morning. I like it. I got a spare blade in case I need it to get through some of that, but I don't never get them if I'm somewhere where I can get signal. I don't have to drag them. I can check them in. I'm back in the mountains like this right here on public land. Pretty good, probably a mile from my camp. I brought that canvas tent and set it up last night, so you know, I'll take this little Onyx. It's got the exchangeable blades on it. I brought an extra one. I always carry an extra one, but I typically don't need it. One blade will do just fine on probably a couple deer. And I can touch them up with my knife sharpener sometimes and get a lot more life out of them than, you know, just throw away like you would think. A lot of people like to use gut hooks and stuff, but I don't like to gut them. So, you know, I typically just will skin it out like you would an elk or a bigger game animal, and then so I don't keep a hide or nothing like that, but I'll skin it out, quarter it up here, and I'll show you how I do all that, and hopefully, you know, 20-30 minutes I'll be done. Those game bags are made by Alan. Allen Backcountry meat bags. There's 4 of them to a sack. This makes about my, I don't know, second one, I think. Second set. I've never actually used these. These are brand new. I got them last year. I didn't need them last year, but I got them last year. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see no stains on them, so they're brand new. But typically, all it takes on a deer is 2 of them. I put 2 quarters, 2 back quarters, and 2 hind quarters in one sack, and then with the other sack, I'll put the 2 front shoulders, the back straps, and the tenderloins, and what little bit of neck meat that I cut off there in the second one. And then probably what I'll do with one today, since I'm gonna keep the head, is I'll take a 3rd one and wrap up the head, keep it from getting blood all over my pack. Which I'm gonna get some on there regardless, but try to minimize it as much as I can. I hope you can see how I did that. I just spread the back legs apart and laid on its belly. And I'm going right down the spine from the neck, base of the head, right down the spine all the way to the tail part. And then I'll lay it over on one side and I'll start skinning down. All right, that took all of what, 2 minutes to get one side ready. So what I'll do now is I'll get the back straps out first before I lay it on its side. I don't want them to get, all nasty and stuff from these. So once I expose them back straps, I'll cut them out. Then I'll lay it on one side. Once I lay it on one side, then I can start on the front shoulders and the back shoulder or back quarters, and then I'll get the neck meat too as I go around. As I flip it on sides, I'll get the neck meat too. All right, guys, I got this thing broke down. I got 2 bags of meat in the head. Got all my other stuff in the outside portion. I'm gonna strap my coat on the outside. I'll carry my rifle. So as you can see, I've stripped down to my flannel shirt and Red Man. I'm not advertising chewing tobacco, but I've had this thing since I was a kid. They were freebies. I've got 2 of them. One of my dad's friends chewed Red Man chewing tobacco for a lot of years, but I don't condone chewing tobacco. I don't use it myself, and I don't condone doing it. But they're easy to wash. It's like a polyester. It's quiet, so I've used it for years. So, but and my hat, excuse my hair. My hat is just one of those reversible Cabela's hats. It's not nothing fancy. I don't have anything fancy except for maybe that pack right there. That was about a $300 pack. And my ultimate fleece and my rifle. The rifle was a Christmas present from my dad a long time ago. So let me show you my boots I'm wearing today. These are Cabela's as well. But man, they sure are good little boots. Let me prop it up here where you can see. I like them Outfitter boots. I don't know if they still even make them or not, but these are 400 grams. And you can see these mountains are behind me. I mean, look at that. That's steep. And you can't see it from here because this little knoll's blocking it, but the big mountain is way back there. And that thing goes for miles. But these are good little, it's a good little spot right here. I've killed a couple deer right here. And it's hard to access. It's not easy to access. It's as you can see, I go right up on top of that ridge right there. Right up yonder is where I shot that deer. It run over this way and fell dead. I drug it right down the bottom of the holler and right down here to where I'm at now. And I'm gonna go out that way. I'll go out that way right there and go back down the holler about a mile back to the truck and to the tent. I need to video my camp when I get back down there. My little canvas tent set up. Show y'all that. It's a pretty sweet little setup. I got cold last night because I didn't bring my little buddy heater, but I didn't plan on it getting that cold, and I should have brought my other bag, my cold weather bag, but I brought that little mummy bag and my feet got froze last night. The toe box on that mummy bag is just not the best in the world. I think it's about time to upgrade on that thing. But it packs up small and fits in my toolbox on my truck, so that's why I brought it, because I was trying to save a little room. But man, we sure have had a good time this weekend. We got up here late, set up camp after dark, but built us a nice little fire. Me and Britt had some good long philosophical discussions about Christianity and different types of theology. So it's nice to have someone to have those intellectual debates with, you know, a good friend to sit around a campfire, enjoy a hot cup of joe, and talk theology and, you know, our worldviews, and reminisce about times past and dream of days like today. All right, signing out.